thinking they had it. She ain't never seen a real nigga. Yeah.
Hi, welcome back. Today's Father's Day, so I want to give a special shout out to my boy Camille, Dad. You will be blessed. Big ups to you. To my boy Raymond, to my boy Patrick, to my boy Brendan, to my brother Tommy. Once again, happy Father's Day to everyone. And if I miss you, to my boy Jeremy as well, playing stepdad as well. That's a tough job. So I respect y'all for that. So anyway, so today's video is about how to apply knowledge to your personal life and also maybe to your business. You started a business, or you just want to make better choices with your life. You reading these books, you're getting around the right people, you start to unfollow certain people and start following new people, influencers, and now you want to apply the knowledge that they putting out there, that they teaching, so you can get a bang for your buck, a return for your investment, for listening to them, for the experience that they're sharing. So so I know you heard me talk enough, so let's get started. Once again, this is about how to apply knowledge, and if you're already liking what you hear, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Write down your mentors. Yes, this is going to take some work, so you commit to the work that you need to do. And like I said, write down your mentors, write down your influencers, write down anyone that's inspiring you to become better, become great, to walk in your path of purpose. Once you write down their names and write down their key attributes, write down what have you learned from them. Write down their teachings. Like for me, I have Carlos Maxwell as a mentor, as someone I can personally talk to. He's a other business owner. He has 2 UPS stores here in the Chicagoland area, and once again, he's someone I can learn from example with. He's a good family man. He's a provider. He has a beautiful wife. Stuff like that. I don't want his wife. I want my own wife. And so you have to follow and people that living the life that you want, or that you feel like you deserve. Like I said, he's a family man. He's respected in the community. Like I said, he has 2 businesses, so he's able to employ black people, white people, Asian, Latinos working for him. He got everyone working for him. And like I said, you nothing but respect someone like that. Like I said, he's a good man. Something I could learn from him is that when I had my down, he offered me a job. He also went out with try to collecting money I owe on my rental box, so he gave me charity, something I never thought I would ever want or need from someone, but he, provided me with charity. So I respect, someone like that, and I try to apply that, to my everyday living. If I got $4 and I know I'm about to waste it on candy, on some other bull crap, and if I see a homeless man in the street, that $4 is better used to give to that homeless man, no matter what he or she might do with that money. So I was gonna blow it off anyway. So it's might as well be given to charity, because it's a better cause. And like I said, I apply that with the charity that he provided me when I was without a job, without income, and he let me slide on paying him. So I really appreciate that. Another on my list is, I put my current manager, but really all my good managers I ever had. All my good managers compared to maybe the bad managers. One, they actually cared, about my success, about what I actually enjoyed about the job. Normally it's about, trying to gain wisdom and, new responsibilities. And they gave that, but they also held me accountable. They told me when I was, effing up. They told me when I wasn't doing right. And they made me become a better, coworker, a better person, a better leader. So, discipline, is something I always lack. So, having a great manager that, instill discipline, self-discipline, that's, what's important. So that's the reason why I tend to look up to, my managers. Also, if they were smart or strong, that's something I could use in my business and my personal life. So, management is, important. And, as you grow this business, I don't know what you might want to grow it to, but I know how big I want to grow mine. Eventually, you're going to have managers. So you definitely know what type of management style that you might want to develop or look like. So right now, when I'm working these positions, I think about all of that. So that's another way how you can apply this knowledge to your everyday life. Another mentor, third, it could be your pastor. For mine is, I'm sorry, blank. Horace Smith, at Apostolic Faith Church here in Chicago. Once again, Horace Smith. Dr. Horace Smith here in Chicago, Illinois, Apostolic Faith Church. Just a really great man, a man of faith, a man of wisdom, a man that, he said what he believed what he say. And so that's one reason, why I like him, going to his church for the last 3 years, but just also the fact that, he was able to connect health, with spirituality, which, being a doctor, and also for me working in the health industry, I was able to connect as well. So kind of to sharing that same, having something, a shared moment or something in common, brought me closer to brought me closer to faith, so that's something I try to think about, how can faith help me in the real world, and I think that's what we have to truly look at, or how can, this verse help me with what I'm going through in my life at the current moment. Just also the fact that he's a family man, wife, and our grandkids, and like I said, he's just respected in the community, and that's something that we all, would like. Just reading the book, How to Win Friends and Influence, they mention the number one key, or the number one common attributes amongst man is the need to feel important. So we all have a need to feel important, and so having mentors and looking up to people or people that's doing great things in the community, those are the type of people that we should try to flock to. So that's how you can use your influencers, or your pastors, even entertainers, poets or whoever, you consider are influencers in your life. You jot down their names, you write down what you like about them, you ask yourself, what have they taught you, and if you can't really answer that, if you like, these dudes haven't taught me anything, then you might want to start to unfollow these, so-called influence, YouTubers, like even me, if you're like, what, I haven't really been getting anything from you, then unfollow it. Hey, ain't gonna hurt me, you know what I mean? But if you are, just continue to, listen, continue to watch. I really appreciate it. Another way, to apply knowledge is to jot down your books, the list of books that you currently read. And if you're not currently reading any books, maybe this will be your start to start reading books. So I kind of will go over my list. One is The Richest Man of Babylon. Just paying yourself that 10% first will help you or prevent you from being kind of needy, being desperate. People will try to use desperate people. Oh man, hey, I got this Air Max for you. I got these shoes for you. I got, what would you do for that? What would you do for, paying your car note, your rent for the month? When people realize you can't be bought, they have no choice but to only come at you the right way, the correct way. And, paying yourself first will prevent you from ever getting in that desperate need, that desperate energy, that desperate moment. Candlestick Bible, or the Bible, Candlestick, I think it's called Candlestick Bible. I won't really talk too much about that because it's technical. It's more for my traders out there, but it was a good book that, really taught me something. Now, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. It taught me, or what I got from it is about my 10,000 hours for self-mastery. You have to be putting in that work. A lot of times we see Bill Gates, we think Barack Obama, we see Warren Buffett, we see, Zuckerberg, we might see Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, you name it, with great success. But we don't think about all the hours that they put in order to get where they are at today. So you always have to remember that, and that's what that book kind of, taught me. Even for me, I am so hard on myself when it comes to business, and I have to constantly remind myself, dude, chill out, you haven't put in your hours yet, you haven't put in that sweat equity in it, you eventually will get it, and then you're gonna be mad that it comes too easy. So chillax, stay focused, stay committed, and you'll be fine. And another book is Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone, and it just basically talks about that you have to make a choice, down your path, down your journey. Is either you all in or you might as well not do it. Because if you don't truly commit or you don't truly go all in, whatever you want to do is either, with your woman or with your business or with the idea, then you're just wasting your time, and eventually no one is going to take you credit, because any true businessman know that you have to truly commit. So if they don't see you committed, they are not going to waste their time on you. So like I said, that was a really great book by my, really someone I really look up to, Grant Cardone. I really watch a lot of his YouTube channels, and definitely plan on going to 10X GrowthCon in the near future. So that's another book I would mention, that's another book I would definitely check out. if y'all haven't checked that out yet. So hope y'all like today's video. It's once again is about how to apply the knowledge in your life. And you know, if you got something from this, you know, hit this subscribe button, hit the like button, write down exactly what you got from the video today. And you know, until next time, stay blessed.